Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're based or located. My name is Jari Carter, and I'm a co-founder and chief revenue officer here at Oro CRM. And I am really, really pleased to have with me the Synolia team. I'd like to introduce Marin Jack, who is joining me along with her team at Synolia to talk about CRM for Prestashop. So we are pleased to walk through this product, not only product demonstration, but an overview as to why why we built the connector, why the Synolia team built the connector between Oro CRM and Prestashop, and how these two tools together really add value to the marketplace. So just to talk through the agenda today, we're going to talk about who is Oro CRM and who is Synolia. We're going to talk about the Prestashop connector, the benefits of that, and we're going to actually show those benefits through a product demonstration, which is always worth 1,000 words. And then we'll have a case study, talk about a couple of case studies of relevant customers at the end. So first, just to introduce Oro CRM, we have been in business since 2012. We're a fast-growing group. Some of you may know us actually as the previous co-founders and leadership team at Magento. So Yoav Kutner, our CTO, or I'm sorry, our CEO and co-founder, was the CTO and co-founder at Magento. Dima was the original chief architect at Magento and is our CTO. And I previously led worldwide sales at sales and channel at Magento. And after leaving Magento, we started Oro CRM, and really with the idea that the e-commerce and multi-channel commerce world needed a CRM for their needs. And we found, as we were looking in the market, there was no great CRM for e-commerce products, and that particularly was relevant to Prestashop. So there was just no good CRM for Prestashop customers. And then more broadly, there wasn't a real sort of flexible and reliable open business platform for these customers to build these custom applications on top of. And so we decided that we could fill the market. And so we created what we feel like is the world's first CRM for commerce. And in addition to that and adjacent to that, we built the Oro platform, which is a flexible, reliable, and open business platform for creating custom applications. Now with Oro CRM, the vision of that product was that the world is shifting more into a multi-channel commerce world, and we wanted to help merchants that are using products like Prestashop to actually start to get a single view of their customer. And why is that single view of the customer important? We really think it's most important to two or three groups. The first group is the customer service and the sales organization within a company. So they need tools to actually take that single view of customer and provide a better experience for their customer. And then the second group is the marketing organization that wants to take that single view of customer across all the sales and marketing channels and actually provide a better, more personalized marketing experience. And then lastly, executives and C-level folks within an organization really want to take this data and actually make strategic decisions around the business. And so we're providing tools for each of these groups to make these types of decisions. And so that's really the product that we've created. Now, what's the momentum look like? It's been fantastic. In fact, some of these statistics are a little bit dated, even just in a couple of months. But it's been fantastic. I think the statistic that we're most proud of, I think, overall, is that if you look at these active instances, we actually have over 30,000, and now it's over 35,000 active installations of Oro CRM, which has just been really, really tremendous. Now that's not downloads, that's active installations of the product throughout the world. And this has really been a worldwide phenomenon. We have customers obviously in the US and Canada, we have customers in Australia, we have customers in France, Germany, and the UK. And all of this growth is really fueled by tremendous partners like Synolia, who are really helping us extend our reach, extend our technology capabilities, and extend our development capabilities. We're incredibly proud to have them as a partner. They've done tremendous work, and with that, I will turn it over to Marin, who is a sales director at Synolia, to introduce the Synolia team, talk about why they built the connector between Prestashop and Oro CRM, and then also to share a product demonstration with us. So with that, Marin.
Hi, Jerry. Thank you. So I will introduce a quick presentation of Synolia. So we are the French Oro partner. We are very specialized in e-business and CRM areas for over 11 years now, since 2004. We are about 50 employees, and we are implementing complementary solutions like Magento and Prestashop in e-business area. Of course, Oro CRM that we will go through today. And we are also specialized in product information management solution like Akeneo, which belong to Oro platform as well. Okay, next slide, please, Jerry. Thanks. Concerning Prestashop Momentum, the solution provides more than 250,000 online store owners and has more than 300 built-in features for managing product listing, payments, shipping, manufacturers, and suppliers. This open source e-commerce solution is used in over 200 countries around the world, and have partnered with renowned names in the industry. So as an open source organization, Prestashop is also working hand in hand with a huge community of more than 850,000 dedicated members. So now we will switch to present how Oro CRM can provide a really powerful solution for Prestashop owners. The aim is really to capitalize on your customers' data to deliver them a unique customer experience. So we have created a connector to synchronize your customers' data as shopping carts, orders, and information about customers. For instance, you can obtain demographic data, phone numbers, addresses, and so on. Okay. And the aim is really to get a 360 degrees view of every customer, whatever how they engage with you, whatever the communication channel they use. The solution really easily fits with different system applications. It could be your Prestashop solution, Prestashop platform, other websites and points of sales if you have any. So Oro CRM is currently available for Prestashop users wishing to adopt a really customer-centric strategy to increase service quality, to address targeted marketing campaigns, and so increase sales and conversion. So this connector allows you to get a single view of any customer you want. In the one hand, you will analyze all purchases from your different channels, and in the other hand, You can manage all kinds of activities around your customer. So you can manage sales calls, email campaigns, and support requests, for instance. Okay, we'll see in the next slide another view. So no matter where they are coming from, you can import all your clients' data and information and develop a complete vision of every single individual. And with this solution, you really can deliver your clients a customized and appropriate relationship by having all the data in your possession. Another point concerning the marketing campaigns. So the solution lets you target your clients according to their expectations, their needs and behavior on the website or in the stores. You can implement personalized and targeted marketing campaigns. If you want to use your mailing application, you can connect it to Oro CRM. There are also many connectors existing in the marketplace, like MailChimp, .mailer, and so on. And after, you can come back to your CRM to analyze the results from your campaigns. Oro CRM lets you measure your channels and offline performances. You can make personalized dashboards and get all your key performance indicators at a glance. For example, you can get conversion rate, average cart cost, and all kinds of sales indicators, as we can see. Now I propose to give you an overview of the solution by going through a demonstration with Audrey and Jerry. So we will connect to the Prestashop.
Hi everybody, I'm Audrey from Synolia. So now let's see what the Prestashop connector is all about. First of all, we can go to the online store to place an order. So I'm Jenny. I'm connected to my account on this Prestashop store and I would like to buy a dress for Christmas. So I will choose a dress, okay, I put it on my cart, okay, great. Then I will finalize the order. Okay, the purchase is done. Okay, shipping, okay. I will pay by check. Okay. The purchase is done. Okay, we are now going to open our CRM application to see the results. When I land on my home page, I can see different information about myself and all my activities. This information can be filtered according to my role, for example, sales or marketing or customer service role. For instance, I can see my agenda, my upcoming meetings or calls. I can see customer I have recently looked at, as well as shortcut to section of the application. With Oro CRM, we can have several dashboards. I can switch on my e-commerce dashboard to get an overview of my purchase planner, for example, or to get any other sales indicator, order over time, for example. So I go back to my main dashboard. If we open the account section from this home page, we can have a complete list of all our customers. Therefore, I can easily find my account. So I'm looking for Jenny. Where is Jenny? Okay. Then I can quickly visualize all the information taken to her. Okay. I can create interactions with this customer, with Jenny, such as phone calls, emails, or events. I will send her an email by using a template. I choose a template. Thank you. Yes. Okay. No. Sorry. Send. Okay, the email is sent. At the bottom of the form, I can see customers' records linked to my Prestashop website. It has demographic information like birthday, customer group, and so on, as well as purchase made through the website. Here, I can see previous and pending order. All data gathered in my CRM can be used to create reports or segmentation. This information can allow you, through the workflow process, to trigger callback actions. We could, for instance, imagine a workflow that would trigger a callback of abandoned cards to convert them in orders. Finally, you can organize your customer service through your own CRM. Here we can see a previous case opened by Jenny. These are only examples of features that you can implement thanks to Oro CRM. Now Jerry is going to show you a few examples of Oro CRM features.
Great. Thank you so much for providing the overview here. So what I want to show, and just let me take back the screen. What I want to show you is, hopefully everybody can see my screen just fine, is just walk through a couple of things. Now, we talked about in the very beginning that Oro CRM can really help you get a single view of your customer, and that single view of customer is like was mentioned by the Synolia team, is really given within the account information. So you see here, we went through, and this is already connected to Prestashop. We see here, we see the purchase funnel and all the information, and we can really get down to the account view of who our customers are and what they've done. Now I'm going to connect here with Matthew, who's one of my accounts, and I'll show you exactly all the things that I could see. For example, I'd be able to see lifetime sales value associated with it. It looks like Matthew's part of our, if we tag him, he's part of our Friends program and our VIP program. We could see, as was shown, you could see that there's the ability to send emails, to log a call, to add a task, all the things that you would want to do within Oro CRM, as well as add ticketing and customer service. So it looks like there's an open ticket here with faulty goods. And then you can see the purchases, and this was really when we start to get into the multi-channel data, you start to see the purchase history. So it looks like we have a Magento channel, no purchases there, and it looks like we also have a Prestashop channel, and it looks like there is a purchase here within the Prestashop channel. We see what the item is. There's an item ID associated with it. You can see all the information associated with the Prestashop information, which becomes very, very powerful when you're actually a customer service rep, and you can see all the purchase information associated with Matthew, and you have the ability again to see all the activity. So just for example, let's send an email. Now, when we send email, you actually have the ability to send an email both from your either Outlook or Exchange or Gmail, and have that append to the account information, as well as you have the ability to send directly within Oro CRM. So we want to do an order follow-up. I saw that there was an order there, just making sure, making sure you received your items. and we can send that order. Oh, it would select a value. We would, if we had the person's email address, it would send right there, and then it would send directly from Oro CRM. So you see there, you have the ability to connect all your activity and add notes, log calls, all of the customer service things that you would want to do. So you can log a call directly within Oro CRM and have it be an outgoing or an incoming call, have a duration associated with it, and log that as well. So it becomes a really powerful tool for customer service. Now, what I want to spend the last few minutes on is, like the Synolia team talked about, you actually have the ability to follow up with orders. And you see here, you can pick orders by channel. So you have your Prestashop orders, your Magento orders. You can review these orders. So we saw, that order by Jenny Lopez that the Synolia team talked about. We can review that. We can reach out to Jenny, have a conversation. We can also do this around abandoned shopping carts as well. So we can take, open shopping carts and actually take these abandoned shopping carts and begin to convert those into orders that are placed. So you actually have the ability to take these shopping carts and begin to convert them. We're seeing a lot of our customers that are actually taking abandoned shopping carts or taking customer service teams, and when they have idle time or time that they are just sort of not following up on inbound requests, they're actually having their customer service team follow up on open shopping carts, and they're seeing a good conversion rate when they have the customers receive a personalized email to bring them back to purchase, particularly around specialized products like maybe high-end jewelry or items where people maybe get concerned because it's a high-value item that maybe has some complexity associated with it. Following up with a personalized customer service conversation is really powerful. The other thing I want to talk about is the marketing capabilities. So you actually have the ability to start to create marketing list and marketing activities, and this is really the hub for the marketing activities that you can do. So for example, we can create a marketing list, and I just want to show you how simple it is to create a marketing list with your customer information. We're going to take high lifetime sales value customers with low recency. And I want people that have purchased a lot of product over time but haven't purchased recently. And we're going to take our our Prestashop customer list here, and we're going to get things like lifetime sales value. We're going to get people's email address. We're going to take their first name and their last name, and and we're going to take their birthday. And with this, we are going to create some field conditions. So you see with these field conditions, we can get as granular as we want. So we can take lifetime sales value, and we can say we want customers with a lifetime sales value over $500 or 500 euros or whatever currency you use. You can actually get as granular as you want within the marketing list. So you could get down to a customer order information. You could get down to order items, and then you could get down to a SKU level if you wanted to. So I could basically say I want every customer within my Prestashop sales channel that has a lifetime sales value of over $500 and that has purchased SKU 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that hasn't purchased that SKU in the last 90 days. Now, for this example, I don't want to get that granular, but I do want, oops, we can choose, one last thing I forgot to mention, and this is a good reminder here, we can make this list dynamic or on demand. Now, if we make this list dynamic, the beautiful thing about that is as new people come in and fit the criteria or come out of the criteria, the list is automatically updated. This is perfect for people that want to create a list once and sync it with their email marketing tool and have this list be a living list. So this is the, you have the ability to actually have this list be a living list. You create it once, and then from here you actually have the ability to connect this list with your marketing activities. So whether you use, like Marin mentioned in the beginning, whether you use Prestashop or MailChimp as your email connector or as your email system, we have an automatic out-of-the-box connection with those tools. Or if you have another email marketing system that you'd prefer to use beyond those, we've had customers do integrations with just about any email marketing system you can think of. And so you really have the ability to start creating these custom lists. The sync between, let's say, MailChimp or .mailer is completely bidirectional, so those synchronizations go back and forth between the two systems. So as your customer information is updated within Oro CRM, that will actually get updated within your email marketing tool, and you start to really get a sense for how automated you can start to make your marketing activities if these lists are getting updated daily or hourly even. Now, in addition to this, we're seeing strategically that our customers are starting with maybe 3 to 5 customer segments, and as we come back several months later, they have since expanded to maybe 30 to 40 customer segments because they've started to see some of the segmentation capabilities that they've put in place start to work, and so they're expanding those segments, and they're getting more sophisticated over time with those segments, which is really great for us to see, because this is one of the most powerful and one of the most sort of used features within Oro CRM. Now, in addition to that, you actually also have the ability to track website behavior. So there's a tracking website feature which actually allows you to place a bit of JavaScript within your website and actually start to track website behavior for the customer. So this allows marketing to go beyond just who has purchased and what they've purchased or what they've had in their shopping cart. You actually can begin to market to customers based on maybe products that they've viewed or where they've spent their time on the site, and maybe somebody who's viewed a product several times, you may want to reach out to them and market to them. Now, in addition to this, we do have the ability to create and send email campaigns directly within Oro CRM. So if you're sending maybe a small email campaign, you can do that directly within Oro CRM, to maybe 50 or 100 people, or if your sales or customer service team wants to create a segment of customers that they want to send out a quick email to, you can have an email campaign or an email sent directly from Oro CRM. And then one of the other most powerful features that our customers love is the ability to create and measure and manage campaigns. So this puts when we create and track a campaign, you actually have the ability to put a bit of tracking code on the campaign that you send out and see the results in terms of purchase and conversion for that campaign. We're having customers that are obviously, lots of customers are doing this around emails that they're sending. So they're sending emails and actually tracking and measuring the effectiveness of those emails. But we also have customers that are doing even things like physical mailings or commercials AdWords or social campaigns, and you actually have the ability to, with the tracking code that you put or associate with each campaign, you actually have the ability to measure and track effectiveness of each of the campaigns. So it becomes very, very powerful. In addition to all of these things that we've talked about, we have the ability to create any kind of reports or customer segments that you would want. So you can do campaigns around leads and opportunities, reports around lifetime sales value and your leads by date and opportunities. We have full B2B CRM management capabilities as well. So we have lots of customers, particularly within the Prestashop world, that also have some B2B component to their business, and we absolutely support those use cases. So we have the ability to create leads and opportunities and forecast and manage those, as Marin and the team talked about. You see here that the product is actually incredibly robust and configurable. So you actually have the ability to set up and configure user roles and permission and access control based on people's roles within the organization. People can have different views based on their territory or their customer service role. Maybe a customer service person wouldn't see all of the e-commerce dashboard and statistics. Maybe they would just see their specific side of the business. We actually have the ability to set up email templates and notification rules. All of the integrations can be managed from a single location. We have these integrations that we've talked about, such as Prestashop. We also have integrations with things like eBay and Amazon, and we have customers that have done custom integrations to everything from ERP systems to point-of-sale systems to everything in between. So there's just so many integrations that you have the capability to bring into Oro CRM. And then you have the ability, again, to manage these sales channels. We have a full entity management system, which means that you have, as a business owner, you have the flexibility to add in any data point that you want to collect. We have some customers, and I'll maybe talk about the customer stories now. We actually have some customers that are collecting things like very specific. We have one custom auto parts company that's collecting very specific auto part information about their customer, like, for example, what kind of car they drive or what their interests are in automobiles, and then they use that information to actually serve up dynamic content on the website, as well as send emails to customers based on the cars they own, based on the interests that they have, and you actually have the ability to set up all of this custom data so that when you're capturing information on the front end, you can bring this back into Oro CRM. So the product is highly, highly flexible. I'll also mention, just from a use case perspective, that we have customers from all over the types of every type of business that you can think of. We've seen implementations on Oro CRM. We've seen implementations in the vacation rental space. We've seen implementation in financial services. We've seen implementations in pharmaceuticals. We've certainly seen tons and tons of e-commerce only implementations, as well as e-commerce and retail implementations, or multi-channel online implementations where customers have an e-commerce channel, but they're also selling through Amazon or eBay, and they want to get a single view of their customer. So you just can get a sense for the power of the system. There's also the ability to create workflows. So there's a full workflow management capability where somebody can come in and create workflows very, very simply. So I could spend hours and hours talking about each of these each of these features, but needless to say, there is just it is a fully robust CRM product that has specific out-of-the-box integrations for a Prestashop customer, which is unlike anything that the market's really seen up to date. So we're really proud of what we've done. We want to thank you for being a part of the webinar today. In closing, we'd love to take some time to answer some questions. With that, I would love to take any questions that that the team or anybody has for us, just to kind of finish out the slides here where we were. These are some of the customer stories that I talked about today, some of the customers that we're seeing on the product. If you want to get the connector, just to talk about that, you can go to orocrm-prestashop.synolia.com. So feel free to head there and answer, or I'm sorry, you'll reach out to the Synolia team, and you can absolutely begin to use the product right away. I'm sure the Synolia team would be happy to help you, and feel free to start a conversation with us today. So you're welcome to reach out to us to begin to start a conversation. And with that, I would love to just see what questions we have and begin to answer those. So I'm going to pause showing the screen here and take a look at some of the questions that we have. And if you have any questions, please type them into the chat here, and I'll start with a couple of the questions that we've received. So one question I've gotten is, are there costs associated with the Prestashop connector, and actually how is it downloaded and distributed? So maybe Marin, you could answer that if you don't mind.
Yes. That is a good question. The connector is available for download. You have for the moment to ask on our website, and we will contact directly with you. And for the price, the Oro CRM connector is for sale for $1,490.
Okay, great. Perfect. So, and one other question I'm seeing here that's come in is how complex is the integration? Like, how much time should someone plan, and is there how much time should someone plan, and how technical does somebody need to be to actually do the implementation?
Yes, of course. It might require technical skills, so it depends on your technical ability to install the connector. However, there is a manual that can help you install the connector step by step. Okay, so how long to install it? It depends of your technical ability, but it's not that long.
Okay. Another question I'm seeing is, what about other integrations like phone system, ERP integration? Those are the two ones that are called out here: phone systems and ERP. Maybe Marin, do you want to take that? Like, what does it take to do an implementation or an integration with a phone system and an ERP system?
Well, I can let you answer if you want.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. So we've actually seen customers integrate with several phone systems, that because there's no there's no great single phone system that's become the kind of de facto standard. We've seen customers do lots of phone system integrations with lots of specific ones. We've also seen customers do lots of ERP integrations as well, and there is some customization associated with that, or some integration cost associated with that, like there is with any software. It's not magic, but you do have the ability to do phone system integration as well as ERP integration, as well as anything else, any other data source that you would want to integrate. So whether it's point of sale or anything else, you have the ability to do the integration, which is one of the key benefits. One other question is Prestashop available for Oro CRM enterprise users or community users as well? Maybe I'll answer that. Well, or maybe Marin, since you guys built the connector, could you answer that? Is it available just for the enterprise users, or is it also available
Yes,
to the community?
no, of course, it's for both enterprise and community users. There is no problem about Oro CRM edition.
Okay, perfect. And great. So I think that those are the questions that I had. And we really want to thank everybody for being here with us today. Really appreciate the Synolia team for not only participating with us today, but for also building this connector. They've done a great job here, and are a really valuable part of the Oro CRM community. So thank you so much, and have a great day. Thank you.